everybody? We back with another one, and in today's video we're gonna be doing something a little cool if I can get the boats broke free. As you do know, it's single in, dual out on the exhaust setup that I went with. It still has the factory catalytic converters on here. So I think what I'm going to do today is I'm going to gut the cats if I can get them off, because I know sometimes you can take like a hammer to them and tap on them, and that'll break the, I don't even know what that stuff is called on the inside of them, some kind of material. Sometimes you can do it that way. Man, check out that truck, the way the sun hits it. That paint is just crazy, dude. To be an 06, check that paint out. It does got some blemishes in it, but they're not nothing crazy. But yeah, if I can get the boats out without breaking them, we're gonna drop the Y pipe, I guess you'd call it. Drop that out, and we're gonna gut the cats and see how it sounds afterwards. Cause it sounds good, but I need it to be a little bit louder. And look at the pollen. Oh God, the pollen's coming out. Check it out. Ugh. But yeah, I'm gonna get my drop cloth down, grab some tools, get some WD-40 on these boats, and before that I'll probably give you guys like a cold start so you can see how it sounds, because once we start it again it'll be cold as well. So yeah, let me get this thing started, get this phone on the tripod, and I'll give you guys a cold start real quick just to do like a comparison with it. So yeah, let me get this phone set up. Man, the joys of working on an older truck. Let me tell you, what turned into was hoping an hour and a half of work, we just now got the cats off. And let me tell you, we got a broken bolt here, and then driver's side come off fine, but the passenger side, as you can see, we got the Sawzall, we got the grinder. We had two bolts on this exhaust manifold that just stripped out immediately. And if you know anything about these trucks, these two bolts on this side are the worst to get to, because you got an O2 sensor here underneath this bolt, and then this bolt is at a terrible angle. But yeah, we got it off. You do have to have another jack under there to hold the transmission up while the brace is out, because you do have to take that off to get this out in one piece without cutting anything. This right here, you have to take that cross member out. That supports the weight of the transmission. But yeah, here it is, man. But yeah, there's that O2 sensor that I was talking about. And that bolt is literally, let me see. That bolt is literally right here. And I mean, there's not even enough room in between it to get a shallow socket under there. So yeah, it was not fun. But as y'all can see, I don't know if y'all can see it, I'm blocking the sun. Phone's blocking the sun. But yeah, we're about to take all this stuff out, and I'm gonna try to heat that thing up. I'm gonna get my torch out of the van, and I'm gonna try to heat them bolts up and see if I can back them back out instead of having to replace this manifold. I mean, I could probably go to the salvage yard and grab one real quick, but just looking at these bolts in the exhaust manifold itself, there's already a broken one in the front, and they don't look too good. So I'm gonna try to avoid taking that off if I can. But yeah, just stay tuned. I'll let you guys know what goes on. I would start it right now, but being that one wheel's off, it's on a jack with a jack stand and another jack under the transmission, I don't want to take no chances. It'd probably be fine, but yeah, I don't want to risk it. So yeah, I'm gonna get all this, I don't even know what this stuff is in these cats. I think some kind of, I don't know, it's a hard material. It's like a screen material kind of mesh. I know it's worth money, but yeah, let me get this stuff out, and then once I get all of it out, I'll pick up the video and show you just how much stuff is actually in these things. Because I know the cats in the old OBS, they're a lot smaller than these, and it had quite a bit in those. But Yeah, let me get this stuff broke free, and then I'll pick the video back up then. Alrighty, fellas, we got her done. It is done. That video before that was a cold start. I mean, it sounds kind of same. It's a little bit deeper, throaty. But other than that, I mean, it sounds about the same. Actually, at my sister's house right now, so I got a weed eater yard, so I figured I'd just pull in her backyard and just show you guys some excellence. Look at that thing, dude. Like, you can't beat these trucks, man. The Cat Eye and this, you just can't beat them until you want to work on something that's rusty. But we got us a new exhaust manifold for this side, new bolts, new gasket, because unfortunately the exhaust manifold bolts would not come off. I put heat to them and everything, and they just broke off. So I said, you know what, screw it. AutoZone had one in stock for 150 bucks, so I went ahead and just got it, did away with it. That way I don't have to worry about it. But man, she sounds good. And it does have some popping and cracking, you know, when it's high RPMs, but after that it shifts out. It's not that bad. Let me give you guys a few revs. I would give y'all some drive-bys, but like I said, I'm at my sister's house, and my spot where I do my little videos at is pretty far from here. But let me give you guys some revs. That thing sounds mean. But yeah, man, I don't think we can straight pipe it now, because if we straight pipe it, this thing's gonna be stupid loud. But I mean, it wasn't too hard. I did break one of the O2 sensors on the passenger side as well. Getting it out, it rounded the nut off. I had the sensor socket for it, and it still didn't do no justice. So we're gonna have to get another O2 sensor, which, being that the cats are gutted now, I might just take it to the guy that tuned the Cat Eye and just have him tune the O2 sensors out, being that, you know, I plan on straight piping it anyways. But I mean, you can't even hear it for it to be a single ended dual out, no cats, well, gutted cats. It's not that loud. I thought it was going to be a lot louder, honestly. I'm actually glad it's not, because it sounds really good. Like going down the road, it's not too raspy. Like I said, it does have a little bit of popping and crackling, like when you take off, and then when you shift out a third into overdrive, it does it a little bit, but it's not much. I think it turned out great. I mean, for a day's worth of work, if you had true duals already and you did this, yeah, this thing would be stupid loud. I know people already do it, but I think it sounds pretty good with the single in dual out wild pipe. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Look at this thing, dude. Look at that truck, man. Oh yeah, and another thing, I did figure out why this side is farther out. Let me see if I can show you guys. You see those washers and bolts right there? I think that thing was bent. So I'm gonna look online and see if I can get the bumper mount. Good God, I can't talk. The bumper mounts for this thing, and that should line it up, because as you can see, it is bent out a little bit. It's not bad. I mean, you can't really tell it from the front. Like if we was looking head on, you can't really see it. It does sag a little more on the driver's side, just a tad, maybe 1/4 inch. But if you look at the grill from right here, you can see that this driver's side's farther out than the passenger. Like I said, not much, but I know it's out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, man. I think it sounds good. Sounds good, looks good. There ain't much more you can do to these things. I mean, they come from the factory mean. All you have to do is put a leveling kit and tires on them. They look great. Next thing coming for this bad boy is, I didn't even realize this when I traded for the truck, but as you can see, this radio is not even mounted. It's held in with cardboard. So yeah, that's gonna be the next thing we do. So yeah, just stay tuned, guys, because like I said, we got a lot more stuff coming for this thing. And I know we're closing in on almost 1,500 subscribers, which is crazy, you know. I never thought the channel would get that many, to be honest. You know, it's a guy posting truck stuff, you know. But I want to say I appreciate every single one of you guys. And if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.